So here it is. The EF-S 15 to 85mm f3.5 to 5.6 IS USM lens is the premium lens of the EF-S line. Alongside it, EF-S 17 to 55mm f2.8 IS USM. And this lens actually has a 72mm filter size. And not to mention that, okay, I will start to incorporate everything here. This lens. So, it's one of the lenses that everyone's wishing for. And this is a very rare lens, for crying out loud. Because my only last hope is when the shop where I bought those filters for my kit lens. And let us now incorporate this filter. Kenko Pro 1 Digital. Here it is, the filter. I'll place it right here. Here. Okay. I'll incorporate it like, oh, goodness gracious. Yes, and it's 72mm. Place this back here, and we will incorporate it in the camera, which is also known as the 550D. Here it is. Everything looks smaller, and it's like, oh, this 15mm wide angle end is really for our architecture and landscapes indeed. And when photographing almost everything under the sun, this lens is perfect. Yeah, it has everything. And you want me to demonstrate you the autofocusing? Okay. That is the autofocusing, for crying out loud. It's the best ever feature and just imagine, see, the front element does not rotate at all. And to think that this lens is very heavy, well, not very heavy necessarily, because lenses such as the 24 to 105mm or any L lens, it is, those zoom lenses are much heavier. Okay, so allow me to, oh, for goodness sake, it's really heavy. This lens is heavier than the camera itself. Oh, no. But you know how to hold the camera properly, right? It's two hands. It shouldn't always be one. Okay? And how the sample photos exhibit a very small amount of chromatic aberration, or let's say color fringing. Notice that there are almost no signs of this so-called color fringing, otherwise known as chromatic aberration. So you don't see any misplaced reds or cyans or orange or blues or yellows or greens. Maybe you might as well check out how this lens is used in video. So here it is. Yes, I know that's the 15mm wide angle end of the lens. And you know that you move it to 24mm. Oh, it's moving, dude. Yes, that is what you get. But here, much more convenient, I believe. And yes, the 15mm end is very extreme. It's, you know, this is 24mm end when you place it on the full frame camera. But if you place 15mm, as in RAW, the native focal length on a full frame camera, the 15mm, if the 15mm focal length is your native focal length for the full frame camera, it would be much wider, and it will, as if, oh, the phone is small, dude. And here, I don't know what focal length it is, but I believe it's between 15 to 24. Okay, so this is the one that I use to take videos for the video review, and you know, in introducing you to the 15 to 85mm lens. And oh, sorry, pardon me if my background photograph is no other than the lovable Rowan Atkinson. I'm gonna use the manual focus. Okay, there you go. So I know that this okay, allow me to adjust the, oh freaking shit. Okay, so this is the iPhone for us. Pardon me for the brightness, because the brightness is really bright, and I don't have a tripod because my tripod, the second tripod that I have, isn't really good quality, and I wanna have a new one, maybe Canon, because you know, it was, oh dear. And just so you know, you might as well not gonna like it when you oh dear, I know this is this should be full-time manual focusing. Yes, this is full-time manual focusing, but no, it's not macro. Yeah. So this full-time manual focusing we have here is focus on the Retina display of the 4S. And you know, guys, that there's already a MacBook Pro with Retina display. Well, that's weird, because they didn't actually offer the 13-inch model. They offered only the 15-inch model, and then they discarded the 17-inch model, which is very sad, because people think that's no longer a laptop, dude. It's already a mobile PC. Yes, mobile PC, for crying out loud, or let's say portable PC. It's already not a laptop, okay, or let's say portable desktop, if there's such a term. And this okay, this is the camera, and this is the video. That's when you want it to be okay. I'll check the videos. Whether, oh, it's good thing. This is the, when you want to make it wider, here you go. Unfortunately, the wide angle feature of this video is this camera is only reserved for the still camera feature, not the video one, which is unfair, you know. I still have to place add-on lens for the iPhone, if you're familiar with it. And okay, this is only a demonstration of the video or the movie here in these 15 to 85mm. Okay, so I have to admit that this 15mm wide angle end is very, you know, it's a great choice if you want to take video. And okay, so this casing, I bought it from the bazaar. And okay, what are the apps that you wanna So since I actually attempted to use this camera feature, and another thing about this iVideo free, oh my goodness, I have to delete this one. I take videos of reviews because I'ma use this one from now on. The compare and contrast mode between the 15 to 85mm lens versus the Sigma 18 to 200mm f3.5 to 6.3 DC.